Hey there, how's it going? Today we are back at the Savoy Automobile Museum. It was a little too windy to do the intro outside, so I just went in, came on inside to do it, and it looks like we have a couple of nice Shelbys greeting us here at the entrance. Let's check them out. And continuing with the Shelby theme here in Gallery C, we have all cars that Carroll Shelby had a hand in helping other manufacturers build, plus one of his own, the Series 1. So probably one not so well remembered chapter of Shelby history was his time with Dodge in the early 80s. Of course, everybody remembers he had a hand in the Viper, but like this Dodge, technically Shelby Charger. My mom actually had an 83 Charger. It wasn't a Shelby, but man, that thing was the biggest piece of garbage she ever owned. But it did look good. And also we have a GLHS here. Of course, the GLH stands for goes like hell. Maybe. Let's check them out. So here in Gallery B, we have the cartoons exhibit. And one thing you can find in common with all of these cars is they do have references and pop songs throughout history about them. So yeah, let's check them out. So we've actually seen quite a few of these vehicles before, because these aren't part of the rotating exhibits that come in and out of Savoy. This is kind of like an in-house section, but I can never resist checking out this 51 Beetle. And there's a Kaiser Darren here. How cool is that? My God, I remember being a teenager, cruising the shopping center parking lots, and it was filled with these G-body GM cars. Cutlasses, Monte Carlos, Grand Prix, Regals. I love these cars. Probably blasting some Def Leppard or Aerosmith out of the speakers. And here in their main hall, they have a collection of Corvettes. Some of them appearing stock, original, and some of them, like this one, heavily modified. Let's check them out. So what we have here appears to be the 699th 1955 Corvette, and number 700. Let's check them out. So oftentimes people will mix and match parts, but one way you're supposed to be able to tell a big block 67 is with the Stinger hood. You can also look down here at the gills. They're supposed to be there on a 67. So yeah, this is a beautiful example of one right here. What can I say? It was the 1980s, and there was a lot of, substances going around back then. And I guess that's how you end up with something like this. It's wild, that's for sure. So what you're seeing here is a one-of-one built by GM. And it is the Corvette Manta Ray concept vehicle. You see how it has the torpedo back like the 63 through 67s. Yeah, this is wild to see this in person. Check out this interior. Crazy. But yeah, 69 Corvette Manta Ray. One of one. So what we have here is one of Bill Mitchell's secret project cars. This 59 Corvette Stingray Racer. As far as I know, there may be only one. But when, they built it, you can see now it has the Corvette badges on the hood. And there's one on the rear deck as well. But there was no badging on it because Chevrolet didn't want anything, something to do about racing rules or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, this is wild. So I've been really excited for this one. In the final haul, it is all Ferraris, and I just saw a bunch of them down at the Mecum auction in Kissimmee, so I really got my blood pumping and ready to get for this exhibit up here at the Savoy. Let's check them out. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end things here on this 72 Dino. What a beautiful car. But of course, they're Ferraris. They're all freaking beautiful. One thing that really caught my eye this time, like on this one here and this one over there, was the interior. Just how, I don't know how you, let's take a quick peek again. Just look at this leather and look at the console. I mean, just so nice. But yeah, that's going to do it for me here today at the Savoy Automobile Museum in Cartersville, Georgia. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you around next time. Later.